All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please take a note that we will do live podcast in this account until further update. Uh, we heard all of us the news about Tony Robinson. He was arrested, and we don't have a doubt about how the setup is working to arrest this man, a man who stand against rape and murder and discrimination. He end in jail, and the ones who rape, they will let them free. But people they don't see the positive part of this event. Everybody see it as a very negative. It is negative, yes, for sure. Nobody want this man to be arrested, especially he is the wrong guy, right? But there is something better for the future, and I will explain that. But before we go there, few days ago, the whole world was busy about the marriage of a prince. And because the word is stupid, and the word is the word of madness and stupidity, nobody told us even why we need even to watch this stupid thing in the TV, which the royal family made hundreds of millions of dollars from that wedding. Because in case you do not know, in case to be in that wedding as a media, you have to pay them. To pay who? The one who owned the wedding. Who owned the wedding? The royal family. They promote this event as a commercial. It's a commercial. But many of the naive people, they think, oh, this is a royal family. Those are very corrupt scam in the history. Actually, it's a shame that the British, they still have this family to be ruling them. It's a shame that they have something it's called the prince and the queen, when they are very corrupt, very damaged, and they have no dignity, and they are taking over the country for no reason. I mean, who need them? What those people do for you? Who is the one who paid for the security of this wedding? You, rich people. And what for? If you are a British citizen and you want to get married, can you get the fund from the government to pay for your wedding? But you are the one who pay tax. Those people don't pay tax. They don't even have a job. And their corruption went beyond that. They target a person who is giving them a hard time. And this is what people don't want to talk about, that this Tommy Robinson is causing a problem for the royal family, who it is getting their wages and their money from the Muslims. The Queen of England, if you go and check how often she go to the Middle East, those people, they go to the Middle East more than they go to their bathroom. I mean, what they have, what is the connection between the royal family and the Middle East? They have the same culture, they go to the same bar, they have the same books they read, they have the same religion. What they have? Why all of them, they are possessed? Even the mother of this man, she was, I don't want to use a bad language, but you know what she was. She left her husband to sleep with a Muslim man who is rich, who can shower her with gifts, and yet the whole world call her princess. In this age, if you are a whore and famous, you are lovely. If we ask any man and any woman, what do you say about a woman? She leave her husband and join a guy, he is not her husband, and she live with him and travel with him, and many they say even she get a pregnant from him, and she is not divorced. I mean, do you like that do you like, you as a man, that to be done to you? Do Al Fayed, the guy who was sleeping with her, accept a woman like this to be his wife in the future? Because who is the Muslim he accept that he will have a wife, and then this wife she leave him and she sleep around, and that we will call her a princess. And by the way, the Muslims love this woman because simply they have a plan. They will make her pregnant, and then she will have a baby, and the baby will be a Muslim baby, and then he will be, you know, the brother of the coming king. I mean, come on. The scam of this family is beyond imagination. Everything is for sale. Their private part, their honor, anything. And now we have the story of this gentleman, Robinson. But before we go there, I advise people to read the history of this family, because until now people they are not looking at the image. They think it's just a Muslim trying to get this guy in jail. It's more than that. You see, if you watch the video of this man, how he was arrested, the guy, he just stood there. He did not even do anything. There's no Muslims around him. He's talking to no one. He is just having his phone open. He's doing live broadcast, and he said nothing wrong. He did not disturb the peace. He did not go and ask for violence. He did nothing. 7 policemen came and approached him in the speed of light for a very simple reason. They are ready, waiting for him. It's a setup. In less than 30 minutes, he was sentenced to 3 years in jail. Have you ever heard of such fast court? I mean, what is he, a shrimp? He will be damaged if we don't send him right away to the refrigerator. The one who's accused with rape, who they are supposedly the Muslims raping little girls according to the accusation, it took them 2 years to take the case and and now they are not sure to sentence them or even give them a reward. The guy who is just striking peacefully, it took them 30 minutes, 30 seconds to arrest him, 30 minutes to take him to court. But the world is busy with the royal family and the wedding party. You know, this is how stupid the world is. How fast it was, the arrest. I mean, what this guy he did, is he Hitler? What he did? 7 policemen look like this guy is the criminal who the police was looking for him for a long time. He did not do anything. And look how filthy the filthy judge. I mean, how those things happen in country. It's called UK. This country is a changing. Excuse my language. This country became a shitty. The government there is a shitty government. The queen is a shitty queen. The prime minister who is in the pocket of the Abdul is a shitty prime minister. I don't like to use those words, but I have to. Don't you feel the smell? Under which law you can sentence a person in 30 minutes to 3 years? I mean, why is so fast? What about, okay, we make an arrest and we schedule a court and we ask him to bring his lawyer. Did not even bring him his lawyer. The guy, he have a lawyer. They hire a lawyer from the court, which is obviously he is a government lawyer who he don't care, or what he care to get his 200 pound for standing in the court for 5 minutes. He said nothing. The judge, he sentenced him for 3 years. And not only that, the filthy judge, he made an order that anyone will talk about this topic is going to be sentenced to jail too. So for the last 2 days, no media dare to speak about it. And then the pressure came, and like, what the heck? This is Saddam Hussein government. Since when media cannot talk about anything? Why? Why we cannot talk about him? Shouldn't they investigate this judge? Obviously, this judge, he hate this man to death, and there is something behind this hate. It cannot be something personal. Now they start talking about him in the BBC. Look at the news. BBC, 35 minutes ago. The Guardian, 2 hours ago. Sky News, 40 minutes ago. Why? because they forbid them from talking about this man. If the rich people really they seek a future for their country, they have to get rid of their corrupt royal family, who they are like a bunch of zombie. Whoever throw them some money, they open their mouth. Who they are sucking your blood, and you give them the glory which they don't deserve. Go and read their scandals. Who need them? What they are doing to you? And where Her Majesty the Queen, who is supposedly the queen of every citizen of this country. They show us a shiny image. The Princess Diana is visiting a child orphan. Child orphan? Yeah, right. But for me, I see there is a positive side of this story. This man, he just entered history by his arrest. And this man, I believe, he is going to be the coming Prime Minister of England. They will free him like puppies. The puppies? They will free him. He will get his freedom, and he will not stay for 3 years in jail. And the top of that, he will become one of the most important leaders in the UK. And count in my words. They just hired this guy to be a national hero by their stupidity. Good for him. You see, all those people who became so important, they suffer in certain point of time. Nothing's easy. And most of the time, actually, going to be a president in a country start from going to jail. You see now in Venezuela, they are arresting anyone who is going to be opposing the president, right? But this president will go. I mean, his country is bankrupt. So who is the future president is the one in jail. We know it. The same in South Africa when those racist people they are taking over the country. The one who was in jail is the one who became a president. The one who was called a criminal, he became the president. So they just gave him the best job. If you see the Muslims, how much they hate this man, they say he is a criminal. They are following a prophet who is a child molester, rapist, killer, somebody do beheading. He split a woman 2 parts when she's alive, and this guy is a criminal. You see the corruption of the Islamic society? Because they hate this man to death. They are willing to say he is a criminal. If we ask them what a crime of this guy, the idiot who said in the text that this guy is a criminal, can you tell me what is a crime? So we can laugh at you? Princess Diana, she know the truth. She is a whore, my friend. Princess Diana, she know the truth. She's a scumbag. She's a whore like the rest of them. All this royal family is no royal. Don't be stupid. This woman, she slept with everybody in town. She was the bike of the city. The guard, the cook, the captain, the driver, and the Muslims. Don't be stupid. Soon things will go out of control. And you will see that this guy is not only a national figure now, he is international figure. You just shot yourself. He is not the loser, he is the winner. You put him in jail? Okay, so let us see what will happen next. This is the truth. You see, the problem is, you know the story of the naked king and the foolish king who he said, I want the best tailor in in the country who can make a dress for me nobody have ever. It's looked like the same story. All countries who go through revolution doesn't happen for no reason. You know, revolution happen for a reason always. And when a government reach the point that they go in a speaker corner, which is something established for the last 200 years, and they allowed certain group to shout and to intimidate and even to use violence, and then they say to the other group, you are the one who have to stay away from them, that will lead to a revolution. When you make an order by judge saying that you cannot speak in the media about certain guy who speak about certain group, you are leading the country into a revolution. Rich people are not coward and they are not stupid. You might be able to drive the liberals, who they are always in the wrong side, but the country of UK is not a liberal country really, because you see the major population of UK is in the countryside, and those are not liberals, and they are watching closely. I believe it's time for the rich people to change their system. You know, you see that rich people, they are so much in football, and they strike and they break the stadiums and they go violent and beat each other, sometime go crazy just for a stupid football. This man is defending their children's. What he deserve from you? Don't he deserve at least a peaceful protest to go by millions, not by thousands? Things will change, and what is coming next is going to be big. They want to keep us busy watching a stupid royal wedding about a prince who is marrying an actor. You remember when the people they were talking about the wedding, I said, how long is going to take before they get divorced? When we are going to celebrate a divorce again? Those people don't believe in marriage. They don't believe in family. Everything is a theater. Everything is false. The same as Muhammad. Muhammad, he have a family. He never have a family. A person who have a family, he will not go and change women like changing shoes. A person who believe in family will not order his followers to go and sleep with women to do mut'a for one night stand. They wanted to make some money, and the royal wedding is a perfect time to make money. All TV stations in the world who wanted to attend this event, they have to pay money in order to be there, because this is a private matter. You see, people they see only the side of like a, let us watch the royal wedding, but they didn't ask themselves how. Do you know that if you want to watch a football game, there's somebody who own the rights of it, and they make hundreds of millions of dollars? It's the same. It's a commercial. In a commercial government, in a commercial royal family, in a commercial system, everything is commercial. When it comes to this guy, because he is not part of the commercial, they forbid the media from speaking about him, because the media might drive the public into something they don't want. I don't know what the BBC said about him. I don't really care. I don't know what the Guardian said about him. I don't even care, because all those medias are a bunch of scumbag too. They never told the truth and never say something truthful. All what they do is they are seeking attention and more viewers. So what make you as a viewer more excited? We vote for you in the screen. So it's not about what is right, what's wrong. It's about how we can get more viewer. It's a business. Those are business, and they are doing, everything they do is for the sake of money. Uh, yeah, yeah. Anyway, uh, when you sentence this guy to go to jail, is that an attempt of murder, or this is just to jail the person and shut him up? Because we will see later they will put him in which jail and with who, because we know that there is a high percentage of Muslims in jail. If they put this guy between the Muslims, it's mean this is an attempt of murder. Is that true? If you put a man like this in jail, more than 30 to 40% of it is Muslims. This is not an arrest. This is an attempt of murder and a plan to murder this man. Those people, they are evil and they are disgusting. And the media, or let us say the liberals, you see YouTube, why today I'm doing my podcast here? I have tons of accounts always to be ready for what is coming. I have a debate with an Indian guy. YouTube, they sent me a few days ago that this video teaching violent. I made an appeal. They apologize. They say it does not teach violent. Today I open my YouTube. It says this video teaching violent again. The same video. It, they are corrupt. They are donkeys. They are filthy. I don't care. Shut up the account. Take the account. I make a new account. Who gives a shit? I mean, like, this is stupid. It take me. I have many accounts, you idiot. Oh, what I need is just the people that I am there. I have my Facebook. I have my Twitter. I have my Patreon. People, they will know where I am. Doesn't matter where I go. It's just a debate with an Indian guy. Where is the violent? Did we do beheading there? And I have their email apologizing. They said, we review your video and we found nothing wrong with it. Please change the tag and change the title. It was misleading. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, nobody can shut us down. And the more they fight you, the like do you know what happened to a coin, which is people, they try to break it? Do you know what happened? If you hold a coin and this coin, like, you squeeze with your fingers in it, if you notice that what happened to this coin became more shiny. You can't break it, and it's going to be more shiny. They try to break us, the same as trying to break this man, but that will not make him break. That will make him stronger, and he will get more support. I know, I like me, I don't really why I want to talk about this guy, but here we go. You made me talk about him, and go and see how many millions right now is speaking about supporting this man. You will not believe it. How many are talking about supporting him? You just created an army of supporters for this man. For everybody knows that what happened is unjustified. It is a trap. It was a setup. It was your stupidity versus the brave man who is trying to say the truth. They thought they can intimidate everybody by what they are doing. Actually, I'm thinking to go to the UK and get arrested, because that will create an army for me, an army of peaceful people. We don't want army to go and beat people or slaughter like ISIS. We are not this kind. What do you want to do? You want to arrest me? And the second I will be arrested, hundreds of thousands of people, they will buy my books. It's the biggest advertising for what I do. Thank you very much. What you will do? You see, no, we don't believe in suicide, my friend. What suicide? Actually, for us as a Christians, we are believers. Death mean nothing. I don't care. If I die today, die tomorrow, who care? You will die anyway. A man who die sleeping in his bed like a dog, he have no honor. Either you live with honor or you go and change your name. Call yourself a puppy. Call yourself a cow who eat grass and do poo-poo and sleep. This is why this man, he is there. He is not a puppy. He is not a cow who eat grass. And he don't fear them. And we don't fear them. Cowards, nobody remember them. People who they are mute, nobody heard of them. Don't you learn? If you don't defend your rights, you have no rights. As simple as that. This person, he just got the best position in England. This person, he just got the support of millions. They just made him the coming prime minister of England, and you will see. The sentence they have against him is going to be abolished, and they will apologize from him like dogs, like puppies. And then this person, he will establish a party. He have everything he need now to establish something new. He is international figure. He is a national hero. And the number of supporters of him is growing extremely fast. And that is what is required for somebody to be a leader. You just made him so big, so fast. They thought they can shut him up. They thought they can mute him. But what happening is the opposite. Well, being part of a party and leaving the party, that's different story. Because if the party is not what he wanted, he leave it. No, why not? I mean, if I establish a party and then this party is not going in the direction I want, people are free and he go where he believe it's right for him. But this person, he just get bigger than what they can stop. If you notice, in England, all of them, what they call the party which taken over, the first thing they did when they took over, they sponsor a Muslim to be the mayor of London, and that preparing for something else, to mute anyone who speak against Islam. So they changed the rules of the speaking corners. They allow the Muslim to intimidate anyone who speak against Islam, and the Muslims are free to do so. The mayor is a Muslim. The police is under his command. This is what it means to be a mayor, don't you know? The mayor is the one, he is the governor of the city. So the city of London is under a Muslim governor. But the question is, who is the one who made this Muslim governor a governor? Is it the Muslims? No. It is the corrupt leaders of the party which is a ruling party right now. For those people, all what they care is how to earn votes. And now in the coming election, not only they will suffer badly, they will get all the Muslim vote, there is no question. But the Muslims are not a majority, they are still a very tiny minority. Things will change in a better direction. And what they think it was a match, or let us say a box of matches, it might turn into a volcano. Let us see what will happen next. But I can tell you what will happen next. This guy, he have a great future. He is the coming Prime Minister of England. Maybe some of you might say, this guy is blah blah talking. Actually, he is now sentenced to jail, so he is not qualified even to be a prime minister. Just wait. How many people they've been sentenced to jail before and they became not only prime minister, presidents? All those sentences have no value because they have no ground and they can be abolished by a signature of a pen. The guy, he killed no one. He taught no hate. He stole no money. He is not an employee of a government. He is not doing a business. They have nothing against him. All this setup is nothing but a failure and sign of being desperate. How we can silence this man. But it is going to work in the opposite. You know, based on my experience, do you know why I even wrote books about Islam? You will not believe it. Everything I did because the Muslims put the pressure on me, not the opposite. The Muslim, they challenged me. They said to me, well, if you are a person who have a lot of knowledge, how come we never heard of you writing a book? I said, okay, let us write a book. The Muslim, they challenged me. Well, if you are really a person of knowledge, why you don't go to Paltalk and debate us? I said, okay, I never heard of Paltalk. Let me go there. I go to Paltalk and I demolished Paltalk. The Muslim challenged me. They made a video about me in YouTube, and I said, okay, well, it looked like it's time to go to YouTube. I went to YouTube, and the Muslims are going crazy. They are flagging my videos day and night. It is the Muslims always who lead us to do something better. They think they can stop you from saying the truth by intimidation, threat, death threat. You know, the funny, like in YouTube, they say to you, "Oh, this video is inappropriate." Why it's inappropriate? Why? What we did? You find a guy from Muslim community in the UK making a video is speaking about us as animals. He said it clearly. He have a bunch of cows behind him, and he say, what is the difference between the infidels and those cows? Those cows are better. They give us milk. And this is not appropriate. And his video until now in his channel. We say nothing. We never taught any hate. We don't post videos of beheading. And it doesn't matter what you say. It is inappropriate. You are teaching hate. You are not welcome, etc. Actually, I'm thinking to buy. There's many companies, they allow you to do live broadcast and to do post your videos. And this is business. And actually, if I have enough support, I can sue YouTube every day and we can make good money from it. For the harassment they do to us and the unfair and the injustice, it's just to make somebody happy. Liberals, their justice is the same as somebody, he have a diarrhea and he is giving us a speech how to keep your belly quiet. They love to teach us about morality and hate. In the same time, they support abortion. I mean, you are against hate, you are against crimes, but you support killing babies. Everything they stand for is absolutely disgusting. They try always to force you to be muted. They force you to shut down, to shut up. That is impossible in the age of the internet. Let us say YouTube, they shut down your account every day. Every day you can make a new account. All what you need to do is make sure that everybody knows where to find you. If I ask you guys, do you know where to find me? Do you people knows where to find me in case I lose my account? Let us say I have like 100 account now. You know how to find me. We have Patreon, we have minds.com, we have Facebook, I have Twitter. I mean, how you can silence somebody these days? It's impossible. Can you sue me? Try. Try. We are victorious and we are doing great job. And this man, he did really a great job. It is tough time for him, and this is why we are standing with him and his family. But my friend, the glory does not come easy. People don't earn their the medal of honor by sitting in their couch watching TV. This person, he just named by everybody as a hero for something simple he did, standing in the street speaking the truth. If this guy now, he needed a lawyer, do you know how much donation he will have? I will be the first to donate. We will not leave those who stand for what is right alone. For if you leave them alone, they will target you next, one by one. There is a petition down in the info of this video. Please feel free to go and sign. Your signature will not make a big difference, but it make a difference if all of us we sign. Already there's a big number. I think the number will be 1 million very soon of people who sign it. And this is telling you how big this man as a support he is earning. How big the support this man is earning. It's a huge. The one who made the petition, he asked people to sign, and he wanted to have 500,000 guys. Look at the click. Look at the click. Okay, hold on. Look at the names, how fast they are clicking. Look how many people they sign every second. Do you see it? Do you see it? Look at the number. Is it amazing? They wanted 500,000. They just started the petition. And almost they are 500. So by next week we will have how many? 1 million? And this is what I'm telling you. They just They just made this man become the coming prime minister of England. You know, sometimes people they don't see what I see because we have a limited vision of the future. This is all is temporarily, and this is all is good. This case is going to expose a system and false judges, and those judges will lose their jobs, and this government will lose election, and the coming mayor of London will not be a Muslim, and you will see. It's a very clear conspiracy against this man. A man is standing alone in a street far away from the court, nobody there, no Muslim, no Christians, no Hindus, no Jews, him and the camera guy and a friend, three guys only, speaking live in his broadcast, saying nothing against the law. 7 policemen, they appear immediately. 7? I mean, how fast? When you need them, you don't have them. How fast the order of arrest came? From who? You see, they did not come to talk to him, to ask him, what are you doing here? They come to arrest him. They have already an official order to arrest him. The arrest is ready. It's a pre-signed. This guy, he said he's going to go there, so they are waiting for him. It's a preset. When he come, you arrest him. Here we go. This is my signature. That's it. The man, he come over, 7 policemen, they appear. "30 minutes after, he was sentenced to jail." How fast? Is that a pizza? Pizza take longer. If you want to make a pizza, between making the dough and putting it in the oven and cooking that, it's going to take 40 minutes. This guy was arrested and sentenced to 3 years in less than 30 minutes. He just entered the court. The judge, he sentenced him and he sent him to jail. That's it. Yeah, pizza take longer. The one who's accused of rape, it take them a year to discuss the case. How come this guy, his case is finished in 30 minutes? And what kind of a crime required to stay in jail for 3 years? I mean, this guy, the rapist, he will not stay there for 6 months. 13 months? I don't know. I heard 30 months, something like this. It's 13 months. So 13 months is what? For what? What he did? You know, like if the judge, he says, okay, you are disturbing peace by your strike, you don't have a legal but the person who's alone, he can strike alone. You see, by law, even in England, if you are a person who's striking in public place, which is not forbidden for you to be there, and you are alone, you are not breaking the law. If you bring a big group of people and you are standing in a place without permission, in a place need a permission, because not all places need a permission. As an example, if I have a private property and I want to strike in the corner of my house and I bring 50 people in my property, police can do nothing about it. It's my private property. I have the right to do in my private property, as long as I'm not hurting anyone, not you know, that's it. We cannot do that. Everything Everything is a setup, and this guy is going to get out very soon. But good for him. Everybody now is talking about this man in America, in Australia, in England, in France, and everywhere. He is a person who nobody can forget, starting from England. He is not just a name no more. He is just not a name, go in the street and say blah blah blah. He is not. He is now really something bigger than what they thought the plan will be, to mute him, to shut him up, to intimidate others. Nobody is intimidated. I mean, who care? Who is going to stop talking about the topic of this guy? Go and see the English people right now. The first move, they forced the judge to lift the ban of speaking about his case. That is the first humiliation for the court who ordered the arrest, because obviously it is illegal. A judge is doing illegal act. This guy, he should be taken to court himself and to be sentenced to jail. Under which law you forbid anyone to speak about this guy arrest? Who are you to order me to be muted? And this is why I love America. In America, there is no big. It doesn't matter how big you are. Actually, the bigger you are, the more we can talk about you. You see, if you are a public figure, people, they can say anything about you and you cannot sue them. I can now make a joke about Hillary Clinton. I can say whatever I wish, as long as I'm not speaking about violence against her. She cannot complain, she cannot sue me. You do that in a public place like YouTube media about a private person, you will be sued, and you will pay a huge fine, for this is not a public figure. The second you take a public position, an office, you lose your rights as a citizen. Really, you don't earn rights, you lose rights. Not like in the Middle East. If you became a president or you became a minister, you are above the law and nobody dare to speak against you because you put them in jail. If somebody knows the name of this judge who sentenced him, please let me know, because we want to make a good video about him. We want to do some research about him actually. So if somebody can send me the name of the judge, we want to search about him. Let us see what kind of a person is he. A good man? Is he a corrupt man? I mean, what kind of judge he makes such a judgment? There is something fishy. So we should investigate this person, whoever he is. The petition is the second line in the info. It's called the change.org. Click in that and you will be there. All right. It is the second line in the info. And actually I'm looking at the screen now at the petition. The numbers of people signing up is really so fast. Look. Look. It's the page is flipping like every second is there's a new people signing. So and by the way, you do not need to use your name. You can use any name you want. The whole idea that you are a person, because they accept your petition by your IP, which means you are a real person, you know. So the names, you know, they ask for 500,000. I believe that this guy, he will get a million easy. And when you get a million easy, that's mean you can make the parliament speak about him. You know what I mean? When you get a petition signed by tens of thousands of citizens, you are in power. You are not just a guy. This is because some people, they think what this petition would do. This petition would do a lot. This petition will force the parliament to speak about this man, about this case, to discuss it, what happened, to make an investigation. Will force the public to check out what's happening, because this is the public speaking. It is the public making a petition. If you can get 500,000, and they are already 475,000 and 558, as you see in front of me in the screen, and the number is increasing so fast. If we say from those 500,000, 250,000 only are British citizen, imagine how scary the number is. They can block the whole city of London if they strike in the street. That's mean those people, they are willing to go in the street. We are not talking about 250 people, we are talking about hundreds of thousands. And this is what they fear. This is why the judge, he wanted to mute the media from speaking about this guy, because that will generate more and more supporters. And this is the whole idea of muting the media. But now, because they muted the media for the last 2 days or day, the result was not for their best. It was the opposite, because many of the media get upset too. You see, now in the media, who is running mostly by liberals, they are not upset about the arrest of this guy. They are upset that they are muting them too. So the case now have two sharp edges. Obviously, the court is a corrupt court, muting anyone, not only this guy. It's about muting everybody, including the media. Okay, you arrested this guy, why you don't want the media to talk about him? What's the problem? What is exactly the problem? Under which law, which logic, which constitution you can forbid the media from speaking about a person arrest? Yeah, the ban is lifted not because they are nice, my friend, because they've been forced to. You are not getting the point? Shouldn't you ask yourself first why the ban is exist? What law can make a judge make a ban for media speaking about him? So the guy, he decided to put him in jail, and nobody can defend you. This is the whole point, and nobody can speak about you. You are forgotten. We ban the media even from speaking about you. It's Saddam Hussein court. We put you in jail. People, they cannot talk about you. Who dare to defend you? We ban them from speaking, telling the truth about what happened. And now you are forgotten. This is what they thought. But what happened, it was totally the opposite. Instead of putting him in jail and muting everybody and intimidating everybody, the guy, he got a support he cannot even imagine to have. People around the world, they are talking about him. Me myself, actually, I don't talk about such a thing, like, you know, this guy. I mean, I don't know him. Oh, but I know that he is a person who stand against criminals, teaching hate, violence, and the double standard of the government in his country, where Muslims, they can do whatever they wish just because they are minority. You know, this is the funny about the minority in the West. If you are a minority, you can do whatever you want. You know, I mean, like, just you're a minority, you're protected supposedly, but their protection is stupid. You see, protect the minority. We don't want the minority not to be protected. You see, me myself as a Christian in the Middle East, we became minority. They took our land, they killed our people, and now in most of Middle East countries, Christian there is about 10%, 15%, 20%, depend of the location. The best scenario, 50%. The funny that in the West, the minority are taking over the majority. It's not about protecting the minority, it's about making the minority the leaders of the countries. The funny that we have as an example, just to give you an example of the liberals in the West, when we have a president, his name is Obama, he go on TV and he teaches about Ramadan. I mean, in America we don't even have 2% Muslim. Do you know what 2% mean? And even those 2%, if you discuss truly, they will find that you are counting me with them. You know what I mean? Because they count anyone is coming from the Middle East as a Muslim. But the majority of the Arab in USA, they are Arab Christians. 85% of the Arab in USA, they are Arab Christians. 85%. Ramadan, like now we are Ramadan. Obama, he go and speak about Ramadan. I mean, what the heck? What the American have to do with Ramadan? And then they decide to make a holiday for the Muslims. For 2% of population, you make a holiday? Why we don't make a holiday for the Hindus? They are more than the Muslims in USA. And then you see tens of thousands of gays and lesbian and the feminine movement striking in the street defending Islam. Like, what the heck? Those Muslims, they want to kill you. They believe in killing gays and lesbian. They believe that you are a scumbag. They believe that you are the enemy of Allah. They believe that you are the wood of the hell. Those liberals, they are out of their mind and they are corrupt. There's two parts of the liberals. There's the part which is the leader of the corruption, and there's the followers who they are just naive. Whatever whatever is wrong, we agree with it. I saw a video. They were asking liberals, I think it was in California, are you proud to be an American? The guy, he said, right now, no, because of a Trump. Oh, if guys, I'm proud about my country just because the president changed. I mean, what's wrong? How stupid those people are. So you were proud when Obama was a president, and now you are not proud about America. What happened? What exactly happened? Trump, he banned 7 Islamic countries from coming. You idiot. This is the same order Obama he signed before him. Trump is just renewing. I mean, this is their mentality. This is their stupidity. Obama, he signed the same list of the same countries, exactly the same ones. Trump is just signing again over the order of Obama. He is just renewing it. They made a big deal for it. Trump, he banned the hatred of Trump. Trump, he hate Muslims. Trump, he is fighting the Muslims. Trump, he is banning Muslims from what a bunch of liars. There's more than 50 countries they can enter USA, and all of them, they are Muslims. But do you see how they lie to you? And now they want to make this guy as a person he's teaching hate. This guy is not teaching hate. He never says something hateful. If he says anything about hate, I will go against him myself. He is just seeking justice and fair treatment to everybody. We don't want the Muslims to be abused. Nobody want that. And he don't want that. And he never asked for that. Or what he's saying, well, if they are citizens like me, give us equal rights. Go and watch the video in a speaker corner. How they asked the police why you are treating the Muslims differently. The police, he did not say we are not. He said we have orders to treat them differently. They said why? He said I don't know. We are just police. We do the orders. We believe it. It's recorded. It's in video. Go and watch it. He said we just do orders. This is what they said to us. He said, but this is not fair. He said, oh, I don't care. I mean, I cannot do anything. This is what this is order. We follow orders. So he agreed it's not fair. He agreed this is not right. We are just following orders. What's wrong with people? Why people they try and they decide to turn deaf and to go blind? Now I want to remind people, by the way, please, you see the account you see in the screen, patreon.com. Please subscribe there. I'm not asking you for donation. I know many of you are cheap. I know many of you don't even care. But if you care just to follow and watch my videos for the sake of entertaining, if you don't care for what we do, remember, if we lose our channels, all of it, because when you speak the truth, my friend, they go tough on you. They try to mute you the same as they are muting this man. So I will not be surprised if I woke up tomorrow and I find all my videos, all my channels are gone. I don't care. You know how to find me. If something happened to my channels, you will see a video there saying to you where to go. And nobody can stop us. Bring us the judge who said nobody can speak about Robinson. I challenged him even to do that in America. And this is really what I like about this country. This country is a country of a freedom. Nobody dare to do what they did in Europe. Europe is doomed with the stupidity. Things is good, and this man, he is doing great. The prison order is like like the best crown he ever made for himself. He will become a leader in a government, and if you go in the coming election for any position he want, you will see this guy, he will be a winner. Don't make you feel that's they are winning, they are losing. You see, like when Muslim they send me threat, we want to kill you, we will find you, etc. I laugh. That's mean I'm doing good job. Actually, the day I don't receive a threat, it's mean there's something missing. It's mean what's wrong? If Muslims don't call me names every day, it's mean there's something wrong in what I'm doing. If a Muslim he says to me, God bless you, that's mean I'm corrupt, obviously. If you ever see the Muslim saying Christian Prince is a good guy, it's mean Christian Prince became a scumbag. As simple as that. This is how you examine the one who is taking the side of the truth. Yeah, this is what we are saying, make us. Yeah, and he got my support, and we will do. If me myself, if there is anything I can do, I will do. If I have to go to England, I will go. Honestly, what you will do? You arrest me? Okay, make me the second hero. All USA will speak about me. An American citizen was arrested, and his name is a Christian Prince, and he is an author of etc. books, and you will see how many millions they will buy my books. Go for it, and you will release me like a puppy. What you can do about it? What you will say? This guy is, he's violating the law. Which law? The law of opening his mouth, right? Uh, once the Muslims they get so upset from me and they told me about the plan they have against me, and you will not believe how nice the plan is. One of them he said to me, Christian Prince, I'm going to buy all your books and burn them. I said, are you serious? He said, yes, I swear by Allah. I went to my account to see how many books is sold. I was hoping that this guy he will buy like 1,000,000 book and make a fire of them. Can you believe how stupid they are? You want to buy all my books and burn them? Please. I mean, come on. I wish all the Muslims they will buy my books non-stop to burn them. I mean, don't you want to burn them? They think I have like a limited books, my friend. We will keep printing. Don't worry. There's a lot of inks and there's a lot of papers. Buy my books and print them. Anyway, but this is their intelligence. This is their, this is their like they are beyond imagination with their intelligence. Anyway, don't forget that's this coming Saturday we have a debate with Sheikh Rohi. Sheikh Rohi, the one who debated me last time, and we might do the debate here because right now I'm doing the broadcast in this account. So we will stop here for now, and I'm thinking to make an account just for live broadcasting long videos, and then this account, those videos will not stay there, just to make it just for live broadcast. The videos we make is going to be in different accounts. So I will we will designate a broadcast channel and video channels, and I have a lot of channels. Like the Muslim, they think they can flag you and they can like finish you. I mean, we know change channels and subscribers. They follow me wherever I go. If I go right now, make a channel live, and I say, okay, guys, go and subscribe. By the end of the day, I will have a couple of thousands. This account, the one I'm using here, this one is just used for teaching Arabic. The purpose of this account, you will see there. If you go, you will see my account teaching Arabic. It's not. This is not really about Islam. I'm just using it, temporarily. Yeah, don't worry about the sheikh. The sheikh is coming back, to gain his honor, but he cannot. Hey, Fuad Ahmed, how are you, Fuad? Fuad, I'm thinking to start. We will start again in 2 hours from now, like around 2 hours from now. What about you call me, Fuad? Let us see how good you are. Guys, do you think Fuad will call me? Do you remember Fuad, the one who called me before? Who has no answer? I hope Fuad will call us. All the Muslims who yesterday trying to call, yesterday it was a nice actually. We have a couple of Muslims calling, and things is getting funnier and nicer with Muslims, with their intelligence. It's a joy. It's a joy to learn from Muslims how smart they are. It's beyond imagination sometimes. Yeah, the sniffing guy, and you ask them a question. Okay, who is the one who Allah is ordering, the angels or the shaitan? You don't understand. You don't understand. Actually, one of you, he sent me a video of what's his name, Zakir Naik. I will talk about it now when I start, because I don't want to mix topics with this, with the issue of Robinson. Anyway, in the coming broadcast we will talk about it. So guys, we will stop here, and we will be back in about 2 hours and 20 minutes from now, 2 hours, something like this, around 4:30 as usual. So be with us, invite your friends, and we will do a broadcast in Arab for Christ until further update. So please inform your friends and tell them, and thank you very much. And I will see you in 2 hours from now. Christ is Lord. And Mr. Robinson, soon we will hear a very good news about you, and good for you, man. You are the man. Real man is the one who is everybody is proud about them, not only a wife, and we are proud about this man. Real man is the one who accomplish what others cannot accomplish. And this is why we respect what this guy is doing. He is fighting for your children's in the UK. He is your lawyer. Stand with the one who stands for you, not the one who will suck your blood and make you pay from your tax for a royal wedding party. Not those who make hundreds of millions of dollars from giving rights to TV stations to broadcast the wedding party. Those people, they are sucking your blood and they are doing business. You are a business for them. This guy is doing no business. This guy is the man you should be proud about. And I hope that in England we will see many and many and many more. Their name is Tommy Robinson. Thank you, and we will see you soon again in 2 hours. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. I mean to that.